Hello ladies and gentlemen, MDFashionCo.collectibles here, and today I have a starter's guide to Aliens Fireteam. Everything you need to know before you jump into the game in literally 24 hours. So let's get into it, but first, roll the intro! He had a dream to play Aliens Fireteam. He collects themes. He's got high self-esteem. He's credible. He's unforgettable. He's commendable. He's MDFashionCo.collectibles. Okay? The first thing you want to do is get acquainted with the dropship. That seems pretty easy. You just find where to go to do the first mission. The second thing you have to do, that is the most important, is pick a class. I'll get into this a lot more. Personally, I'm going to pick the gunner. But you can pick a class depending on how you want to play. I'm going to pick the gunner because I'm a pro gamer, and pro gamers, they use the pulse rifle, they use the aim, and I can't use the recon because I have a feeling that will be the hardest class to play, and it only unlocks after you finish the story mode. Speaking of the story mode, the third thing you want to do is play through once on casual, on the lowest difficulty. Now, why would a pro gamer like me say that? Well, for me, personally, I want to be able to absorb the story. As a real true Aliens fan, I want to be able to absorb the story and not have the issues of teammates who just don't know what they're doing or anything. I want to just be able to get through the game and get through the story and just experience Aliens Fireteam, because as I said in my previous video, I ain't trying to be with the spoilers. I want to experience the game from start to finish. So play through once on casual, and I'm also not going to worry too much about unlockables, things that are aesthetic, things that to upgrade and all that. I'm not going to worry too much about that, because as I play this game and become a absolute master at it, those unlockables are the icing on the cake, and what I look like now is not what I'm going to look like in 6 months. I'm going to have the freshest Colonial Marine. Pretty much, that's what it is. The freshest Colonial Marine. So I'm not going to worry too much about these unlockables. If I see a cool, like, Weyland-Yutani smart gun like you see here on this demo, on this gameplay, then, yeah, cool, I'll be with it. But if not, then don't worry about it. I'm trying to finish the game and experience the experience. Okay, now let me get deep into the classes. The classes you are going to pick playing depends on how much of a pro gamer you are. As I said, the pro gamers are going to play mostly gunner, but they can also play the doc. I wouldn't really recommend the doc for the first playthrough, because you'd prefer someone who can actually get through the game and do firepower. Whereas the doc seems to require the most coordination between everybody. So I figure as soon as the game starts, there's going to be no coordination at all. There's going to be a bunch of scrub nubs and all that. Pro gamers, and there's nothing wrong with being a noob at a game that's new. There's no problem. But getting through the game, maybe we don't want to be the doc. Now, if you're casual, and there's nothing wrong with being casual, there are so many Aliens fans, and they should all get a chance to play the game. Everyone should play the game. But if you're casual, the one class that you gotta use is the Demolisher. 100%. The Demolisher has a smart gun and the exploding rockets. It can just kill all the runners, and you don't even really need to aim, because the smart gun you don't really need to aim. In these sections, as you can see right now, in these sections you will need to whip out the pulse rifle, because I don't think the smart gun works very well on these androids. So, but that's okay, you can definitely do that. And also, if you're a casual, not just the demo, you can play the technician too, but I feel the technician requires, just like the gunner and doc situation, the technician requires a level of coordination between the team, because you have to kind of set up in a certain place. And if y'all boys don't know where to set up, then it's kind of annoying. So, yeah, the next is the technician. But at the end of the day, all things said, play the class you feel the most comfortable with, that you feel that you would have the most fun with. For me, it's gunner, because that's my personality, right? It's like picking a World of Warcraft class. You can't tell someone to play a warlock if they want to play a hunter, if they want to play a warrior. When it comes to World of Warcraft, I'm a warrior, of course, because in my life, it's about weathering the storm, right? It's not about doing some tricky things and, cheesing people. It's about weathering the storm, being the best you can be. And that's why I picked the gunner. That's why I picked the warrior. So all that said, you have to pick the class that your heart says. And it's not corny. It's real. Whatever class you want to play the most, play it, of course. And I want you boys to also comment which class you're playing on your first playthrough. And also, what's your strategy? Is it any different to mine? Let me know. And also, the outro video finna play. I'm loving this new outro video. But before that, the link's in the description. Everybody's joining it. Thank you to all the new subscribers. Everybody's joining the links in the description. The Discord, the Facebook, the Steam groups. It's popping crazy. And I'm going to see y'all boys next time. Roll the outro.
Oh, y'all turn up right now.
If you join the Patreon for $2.50 a month, you get a shout out on the videos and get to go to the Discord channel with the pros. Boys can't comment in or can't chat in unless they part of the Patreon thing. So look down below for the link and tell me what you think, boy.